Welcome to Style with Audrey. In today's video, we're doing a $1,000 wardrobe challenge. Whether you're looking to start your wardrobe, rebuild your wardrobe, looking for some capsule wardrobe ideas, this video will contain a lot of good information. If you think about all the pieces that goes into a wardrobe, from your tank tops to your shirts, bottoms, outerwear, shoes, bags, even underwear, accessories, I have everything covered. Let's start with the tops category. I will get the basics out of the way first. Tank tops is probably the most basic and building block piece in a wardrobe. I also recommend a black tank top, also a nude tank top, because these are super handy when it comes to layering undershirts or keeping yourself warm in the colder months. On Amazon, they sell packs of these basic tank tops for around $30. So let's budget $30 for 3 tank tops in these 3 super versatile colors that everybody would need. The next basic is a plain white t-shirt that I am sure 99.9% of the people have. And I personally am not a plain white tee and jeans kind of girl, but I know a lot of people are. And if you don't want to go with something boring like a plain white t-shirt, I highly recommend looking into linen t-shirts, because linen just gives off a casual vibe and it flows really well on your body. I'm going to budget about $15 for a plain t-shirt, whether you want a white one or a black one. The next top I'm going to recommend is actually a graphic t-shirt. Uniqlo does a lot of really high quality. They're usually 100% cotton and the material is quite thick and substantial, and they usually collaborate with different designers. There are so many options at Uniqlo and they're usually under $15, sometimes even under $10. So I'm going to budget another $15 for a graphic tee. If you look into vintage shops, you can actually find some really cool printed graphic t-shirts. This one is a My Chemical Romance t-shirt. I just love the Ouija board pattern, and I think I got this for $10. So if you want to save up money on the t-shirt category, highly recommend going to secondhand shops or thrift shops. If the t-shirt are still in really great condition in those vintage shops, that means this material can really stand the test of time. The next top is a silk blouse. The tip here is to go to, again, your secondhand shops or vintage shops, or you can check out ThredUp, which is an online thrift shop, and there are so many options there. You can very easily filter the material to be silk, and you'll be surprised. There are a lot of high quality silk pieces that are under $30. So because of that, I'm going to only budget $30 for a silk shirt. It is just such a classic but also very elevated piece in your wardrobe. But if you don't dress up super formally, you can very easily tie the front into a knot to make this a very casual outfit. If you don't like wearing solid color or just simple colored, boring type of outfit, then you should definitely consider adding printed shirts to your capsule wardrobe. Both of these pieces are from H&M. This one, interestingly, is actually from the H&M men's section. I got it on sale for, I think, $8. Crazy how H&M prices can be so low, and I know that I am shopping fast fashion. It's not the most sustainable way of shopping. However, if you can find a piece that's made of higher quality material, this one is made of lyocell, so you know it's going to be really comfy on your body, and the quality is really surprisingly good. For the printed shirt category, I'm going to budget $30, which I think you can actually buy 2 pieces if you go to places like H&M. getting into those cozy pieces, the next one I recommend is a chunky cardigan. This is going to be super useful when it comes to layering and matching it up with different items, especially because if you don't have a lot of budget, then a cardigan is going to be so much more versatile than, for example, a chunky sweater, because you can easily, in my case, this is a wrap cardigan, so I can easily tie the fabric tie to turn this into a sweater, or I can just wear it open. It can even serve as outerwear in the not so cold weather. I also recommend looking into something chunky. That is because a chunkier cardigan looks better as outerwear, and it is going to add a lot more texture, so you can see the knitted material better, which will elevate your look. Compared to a plain cardigan like what I'm wearing now, you can look into places like Zara or H&M or even Amazon for these chunky cardigans, and they can usually go down to pretty much under $20. So I'm going to budget $20 for a chunky cardigan. Speaking of layering, a turtleneck sweater is a must-have in pretty much everyone's closet, just because I know that this shape, even though it looks really intimidating and look at how skinny it is, but because of the neckline that is not super high, this style actually fits a lot of different body shapes, surprisingly. This can not only be worn on its own, but also be layered under your chunky cardigans earlier, or your coats, and even your dresses when it comes to the colder months. It is such a great layering piece. Just because the style is so plain and so many places do this, I'm going to budget $20. And I've had this for at least 3 years. I wear this every single year, many times a year. If there is one thing that I'm going to splurge on the tops category, that has got to be a cashmere sweater. The feel of cashmere is just magical, and it is the warmest material. Cashmere sweaters do cost a lot more, but if you go to brands like Everlane, they usually do a $75 cashmere sweater sale, so you can get their really high quality cashmere sweaters for only $75, which is actually a really good deal when it comes to 100% cashmere pieces. In that case, I am going to put towards $75 for a good cashmere sweater. Blazers. So many people use oversized blazer to dress up a rather casual outfit, but also it looks so put together and so chic. I'm going to dedicate $50 to a blazer, and you could go to places like H&M. This one I got for only $20, I think, and this is a linen cotton blend, so perfect for the spring or the early summer seasons. And you can also check out Bershka. They have really great blazers as well. I love the green color of this one. Of course, Zara does really great blazers. This one is the thickest in my collection, and you can usually get these on sale for probably around the $50 mark. So it is a very realistic budget for a good quality blazer, and I would recommend going for one that is going to fit your color palette the best. I'm only going to recommend 2 outerwear pieces in this video because I mean, we only have $1,000 and outerwear is expensive, so we have to be a little bit smarter about our outerwear choice. So a blazer that I just talked about is going to be great for layering, dressing up an outfit, or even being layered inside of a puffer coat. This one is from Canada Goose, and if you buy this coat, it is going to already, I think, blow over the $1,000 budget. So I'm not recommending the Canada Goose, but because I live in New York and I bought this about 5-6 years ago now, I wear this every single year. I have seriously gotten my wear out of this coat, so I don't mind splurging a little bit on a really good windproof outerwear. However, if you want a good alternative, Uniqlo does a lot of really high quality puffer, longer or even shorter puffer coats. If you live somewhere that is rainy or cold, or windy, a puffer coat is going to be perfect to block the wind and be water resistant as well. So looking to Uniqlo, their puffer coats are around the $100 mark and they usually go on sale at the end of the season. And because puffer coat is such a classic piece, you really could just wait until the end of season sale and save yourself some money to get a perfect piece that can be worn year after year. Now, if you are blessed and living places like California, then you have $100 more to spend on perhaps another blazer or maybe a thinner cardigan. Moving into dresses, I really think that if you have 2 dresses, you can actually make a lot of different outfits out of them. So the first dress is a shorter dress. I personally prefer a shorter dress with a longer sleeve just because you can even wear this in the fall and winter seasons. Layer your turtleneck sweater underneath this and just wear a pair of tights. Then you're good to go for the colder weather. This one is a floral one from H&M. I'm sorry that I'm mentioning H&M so much in this video, but if you have the patience to sift through the different types of items at H&M, you can actually find really good and cute pieces. So this one I believe is around the $35 for full price, but they are constantly going on sale. So I'm going to budget around $20 for a short dress. On the contrary of a short dress is a long dress. This one I got from Zara earlier this year. I got it on sale for $12, which is unbelievable given how classic the print is. My favorite print is polka dot, and I feel like a polka dot dress can be very easily dressed up but can also be very easily dressed down. I love to wear this with my blazer over or my chunky cardigan. You can also layer the turtleneck underneath. You can even wear your silk blouse over it and tie it in the middle. I'm going to save $30 for a long dress, and if you are lucky enough to find dresses on sale, you might even be able to get 2 of them. Moving on to bottoms, the first piece is a skater mini skirt. I am definitely a skirt type of girl than a short type of girl, but you can very easily swap this for a pair of denim shorts. I'm not including in today's video just because I've only owned maybe 1 or 2 pairs of denim shorts and I really rarely wear them. So for me, a skater skirt is going to be more versatile. I love the darker color. It's a little bit brown with a very tiny checked print. This is perfect because I can not only wear this in the summer but also in the colder months. I feel like this is kind of the theme of today's video, is to find pieces that look like they are seasonal but they are in fact seasonless. And that is really the key to a good capsule wardrobe, so that you can wear pretty much all of the pieces in your wardrobe all year long. I'm going to budget $20 for a skater skirt because it is such a classic shape. Everybody sells them, and that means you can very easily get it on sale. An even more versatile skirt piece is a satiny midi skirt. I have recently done a how to style midi skirt video, which actually features this one as well as 3 other midi skirts in my wardrobe. This is actually an all-season piece. I can definitely see myself wear this as a skirt in the summer. You can even pull up the skirt and wear it as a dress, which I have done in one of my styling challenge videos, and it was pretty mind blown. And if you get yourself a midi skirt, that means you also have a mini dress as well. And in the colder season, you can so easily wear sweaters, cardigans, longer shirts, blazers over this, on top of this, to make it work really well for the colder weather. So I'm going to budget $30 for a midi skirt. When it comes to pants, the first style that I'm even guessing you might be wearing right now is a pair of joggers. Obviously, 2020 has made loungewear popular and so functional again, but I love a pair of joggers that can also be very easily dressed up. So this pair is from Uniqlo. What I love about it is not super wide, so you can still see the kind of shape of your legs, and it actually helps elongate the legs because it tapers down at the bottom, and the inside is made of a so soft and cozy fleece material that actually does not bobble. So no matter how many times you wash it, it will stay fleecy and soft. And I love the high quality of these Uniqlo joggers. You can usually get them for around $20. So that is how much I'm going to put into the jogger category, which at this point is my most worn piece in my entire wardrobe. If white t-shirts is the most basic piece of the top category, then a pair of jeans is definitely the most classic for the bottom category. I'm recommending this beige Levi's wedgie here because I actually think the beige color is more versatile than a classic blue denim, at least for me, because you can wear this in the summertime without feeling too hot. The darker color might absorb a lot more heat than the lighter color, but also because I wear so many light colors, light colors, pastels, or even brighter colors, they just tend to go really well with beige because beige is such a neutral color that literally goes with everything. Even darker colors, beige and black, goes so well. Although Levi's jeans tend to be around the $100 mark, I actually got this pair for $35, and a lot of places like Century 21 or Nordstrom Rack, sometimes even Amazon, has these jeans on sale. So I'm going to budget only $35. And I think it's actually not that hard to find Levi's jeans on sale. The bottom piece that I choose to splurge on is tailored trousers. This pair is from Tory Burch. I just love the wide legness and how well it is tailored. I believe that a pair of tailored pants, whether your style is more casual or more formal, is going to instantly elevate your look. If wide leg pants is not your thing, then you can go for more tapered pants. Brands like Theory, Reese, Club Monaco does a lot of great options, and I would recommend waiting until the sale season if you are under this $1,000 budget to get a piece that is going to last in your wardrobe for a long time, but also made of really high quality. So I'm going to budget $150. This is actually higher than how much I'm going to budget for the puffer coat, just because I think tailoring is so important when it comes to putting together an outfit, and pants is the hardest to tailor and hardest to get right, so you really want to pay that extra little bit to get the best fit that you can. And you can wear these pants with pretty much any of the tops that I am recommending today. I've just realized all of the pants that I'm recommending today are of the exact same color. Some people say in a capsule wardrobe, you need to make sure that you have kind of one of every kind so you can make more outfits. And when it comes to color, you probably don't want 3 pairs of beige bottoms. But because I know that I wear this color the most, I don't really mind having multiple pieces of the exact same color. I told you that this video covers everything in a wardrobe, and we are going to talk about underwear. Now, I'm not going to show you my underwear here, but the places that you can find really high quality but also affordable underwear are Primark. If you don't live near a Primark, then just go to Amazon. They have so many basic underwears and bralettes. For this category, I'm going to budget $10 for bralettes, $10 for undies, $10 for socks, and $10 for tights. Moving on to the accessories category, I'm going to first put $10 to the scarf category. You can buy vintage scarf, secondhand scarf for $10 for sure. And if you go to some of those more affordable brands, you can actually find a pretty good quality scarf for around $10. I don't think there is a huge need to splurge that $400 or $500 on a Burberry scarf. If I'm splurging on anything in my wardrobe, scarves are going to be the last category I choose to splurge on. For shoes, it really depends on your lifestyle. If you are more of a casual person, then you will first need a pair of Converse or any sort of basic sneakers. I have a bright red pair and I don't think everybody needs a pair of white sneakers. I have put together so many outfits with this pair and it really makes an outfit stand out and a little bit more interesting. So go for a pop of color. Pick your favorite color as your sneaker, and you don't always have to get a pair of white sneakers. They go on sale or you can find them from thrift shops or secondhand shops. So I'm going to budget $50 for a pair of sneakers. But if you are not a sneaker type of girl, then I think you will really appreciate a pair of loafers. This is sort of a versatile piece between a casual chic look but also more of a office-friendly formal look. I got this for well under $50, so this will also fit in the $50 category. So I would say either go for a pair of sneakers or a pair of loafers depending on your style. The next shoe is a pair of boots. Depending on how cold your winter gets, you could either go for a shorter booties or a pair of knee-high boots. Go to brands like Sam Edelman, they always have boots on sale. This pair is from Sam Edelman. I got for I think $30, so very, very affordable but really high quality. I believe it's made of real leather too. Now this pair is more on the pricier side. This is from Aquatalia, but there are so many brown booties, and I will make sure to leave options that are going to be around $50 mark. I think $50 is a pretty reasonably affordable price for a pair of good boots. Next category is bags. I'm going to include two bags that will cover pretty much all of the occasions. The first one is a crossbody bag. This one I got from H&M years ago for only $5 or $10. And it actually looks really, really good. It is made of a, obviously faux leather, but patently shiny material. It has a zip on the top in the most classic camera crossbody bag category. So you don't really have to spend a ton of money to get a designer piece. I would say about $20, you can really find yourself a rather classic, high-ish quality, but also really, really versatile crossbody bag. You can also tuck in the strap and then turn this into an evening clutch. So a crossbody is going to be super versatile to be worn casually or more formally. The next one I'm going to recommend is a classic tote. This one is the Tory Burch Gemini Link tote. I believe it's around $250, so not going to fit our bag budget. I am budgeting about $100 for a tote, but you can get a pretty good quality tote from places like Madewell or even Amazon for $100, maybe even less. A classic tote is not only great for work, but also for casual shopping days or even for traveling as overnight bag. This will be really, really great as well. If I'm doing my math correctly, I believe we only have $40 left in this capsule wardrobe challenge. And I'm going to talk about the category that I think is one of the most important categories. You don't have to spend that much money on the category to elevate your look, and that is jewelry. I am wearing pretty much all Amazon pieces from here. This pair of big hoops are, I believe, under $15 on Amazon. This is probably my favorite hoop earrings just because it is chunky, but it's also super light. I can wear this all day and not feel a thing. It makes such a great statement. It can be worn with more formal looking pieces, but also you can very much wear this with your graphic tee and look super chic and cool. I love how bigger, chunkier earrings help flatter my face shape. The next piece is a necklace. I am wearing this customizable necklace that just says my name on it. It is very much personalized to you, so it feels really special, and it looked like it could cost a lot, but it is just a little over $10 on Amazon. For the rings, I have my favorite rings over here. This one is the infinity ring that's I think around the $10 mark. This baguette ring in my middle finger is also pretty affordable. And to go with these rings, I also have this tennis bracelet that is also around the $10-15 mark. I love that even though they don't cost hundreds of dollars, they actually look pretty expensive and they are really great quality as well. So I'll make sure to leave all of these pieces down in the description, as well as everything else I'm mentioning today. And so I'm going to budget that last $40 to my favorite jewelry category. I think we did it. $1,000 for a capsule wardrobe, for starting a wardrobe, or for rebuilding your wardrobe. Let me know in the comment below if you want me to make another capsule wardrobe challenge, but with perhaps $10,000, because with that extra zero at the end, we can get a lot more designer pieces into the collection. Or if you want to see a capsule wardrobe with only $100. Hope you enjoyed today's video and find it informative, and I will see you in one of these ones. Bye! No one can do it like you.